Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Unity of Command 2. After clearing the Donbas Blitz, we'll continue along with the next mission, which is Bryansk. It's September the 30th, 1941. To the south of Vyazma, the southern flank of Taifun prepares to strike at Bryansk. Panzer Group 2 faces a weak spot in the Soviet Line and Guderian eyes an opportunity for yet another mad dash. But it remains to be seen whether the infantry can keep up, whether the weather will hold, and whether the Soviets have more reserves. And yeah, this one is 1st of October, so it kind of looks like you should be playing this first, but Bryansk is actually earlier. We have to capture Tula in order to get a better starting scenario for the probably the final mission of the campaign. Maybe Rostov will be the final one. I'm not sure, actually. We'll see. At any rate, we'll take a look here. Does take pretty long to load. Your orders are to breach the Soviet lines and encircle Bryansk while Guderian's panzers charge into the enemy's rear. The front here is less congested than at Vyazma and Rzhev. Take advantage of this fact and let Guderian do what he does best. Should he reach Tula before the mud sets in? Okay, there's some mud. We'll find ourselves in a strong position for the drive on Moscow itself. We'll have Orel turn 3, Bryansk turn 5, Tula is an 8 and hold, and Kursk is an 8. Alright, let's do some upgrading first. We don't have that much prestige, but most of our units are fine anyway. So I don't have to go all out crazy. Anyway, most of these units will be here only for one more mission, so I guess that will be the final mission against Moscow, most likely. We're already a pretty poor supply, 70, and it doesn't get any better. Well, that does make sense, though. We'll have a free pioneers to dish out. Nice. And I could buy you some. Now, in the previous mission, I actually... no, the 15cm Nebelwerfer is cheaper than the 21cm Morser, because I bought this one in the last mission in order to take the Tartar Ditch. But when I went back to the video, I was like, wow, why would I spend 65? But it's actually cheaper than 21cm, so never mind. Anyway, I should probably just leave them with what they have. At any rate, these specialist steps, though. Let me switch up. You'll be back, so I'm actually going to give you the pioneers as well. You will also be back, so you'll get the artillery. And then I don't need to spend any more prestige currently, but I could. So let's do it. I'm actually kind of inclined to give them a recon. And I just really like recon in this DLC. I just... or would I... Should I go for Stug? This... other specialist step, the Tauchpanzer 3 is still there from the start. That's actually pretty funny. This is amphibious. Yeah, you know what? Let's... Well, they're part of Army Group Center, so I can leave the specialist steps for the Vyazma operation. Sure. Okay, let's... get rid of all of these for the moment, and we'll rearrange them accordingly. Like so. Like, I do have that rail line, but if I'm gonna push through there, basically all these units are gonna be out of supply anyway, so they can actually go into Shostka and take it at that point. So then I need to get my supplies from here. It's not actually even that bad. So, I really don't need any pontoon bridges. And we'll get a bunch of reinforcements. Where do they show up? Down here. All of them are down there, okay. Sure. Let's start here. And now kill these. Neither of them can move, but you can. Let's at the very least cut off these guys, and let's do that with the Tauchpanzer, which I think is the least important. Whereas you guys definitely need to move towards Orel. I want to make sure that they cannot destroy this bridge, which they might do with the Bryansk front. You will be out of supply, I'm sure, but well, we'll see. Right, this doesn't really matter. I don't really see them attacking there. Not really. As far as supplies are concerned, I need to keep this. And I'll actually get rid of this one. Yeah, I guess I could have moved them further along that then. So that was a bit silly to not remove or to do it that way. But if I can deploy some units here, then I can put the supply dump in this section. So especially since all of these guys should be cut off, except for you, because I haven't captured that yet. Alright. That's fine. Okay, fair enough. Could always bypass it. Digging in, huh? Now that I think about it, yeah, that's fine. Oh, they don't get supplies from up here, but only from Chula itself. Well, that does make things very interesting, because it would mean that I can technically cut them off if I take this already. Huh. Well, neither do they get their supplies from this one, but only there. Interesting indeed. Well... It's interesting that they didn't actually try to take Shostka. So they do have a unit on Chula itself. But the fact that these two are now cut off also rather means that I don't even need to do anything with that. It seems like Orel itself even is completely empty. So apparently everything at Bryansk is now cut off, so that on turn 5 we'll be able to just take everything there. Sweet. Well, okay, so I actually need to get to Chula before turn 5, at the very least with one of those units. Let's just move up. I need to get this rail line, by the way, too, so that I can actually supply those units. I mean, currently this doesn't account too much, obviously, but yeah. Anyway, I should still at least do attacks that are at least a 5, I think. 5 is fine. I'm not gonna do anything less. For sure. But a 5 is okay. I can handle it. This unit is a bit in the way, so I'll try to do things with that. Obviously, they can very easily cut me off here. But at this moment, it's not even my priority to deal with it. I should also be farming some experience here to with those pin attacks wherever I can, so that, especially so that units that will come back will be able to do it. I mean, they can do a feint attack, but that's not really necessary. They did absolutely nothing. All right. Yeah, Bryansk is at turn 5 objective. Okay, motorized infantry and apparently 9th Panzer. That is not ideal. Not ideal at all. Next turn... Well, first of all, I should at least... Let's move you in this direction so they might be able to take these guys from behind. They could attack. Let's do this now. That might be a bit weird, but I want to take this city here. For the main purpose of getting the railroad. I guess it wasn't necessary to put those guys there then, but yeah, I'm playing a bit sloppily here for sure. I don't really care if they take this railroad, so I might as well secure this one. Now this this road is good, so let's make sure that my units are also in supply here by just taking this piece of road. It doesn't really account too much. It doesn't really seem like they have anything in this this section, so I'm good. And now I'm no longer really dependent on this part of the supply, so now you will not be back, so actually attacking with them might not necessarily be the most useful. Ninth Panzer will also not be here for any consecutive missions, interestingly enough. No, this is actually still useful here. This one isn't, especially since I can just reinforce you. Sweet. Now that they've gotten veteran status, that will be useful in the next mission. Cannot deploy anything for now. Guess we're good. Okay, there we are. Now, one other good thing about this is that I can work towards getting these guys towards becoming elites. If they do come back. Another thing that I'll try to do in this mission still is get the specialist steps off of units that do not come back, but that is a discussion for something altogether different. I don't think there's a reason for me to try and attack them yet. I mean, I have to take Kursk by turn 8, so... when are these guys gonna drop? Turn 5. So they do have a unit on Chula, but currently they cannot drop their reinforcements. So that's good. There is no way I'm gonna make any of those attacks. No, a 3 is by far not good enough either. You're not gonna return. But since all of these guys are already out of supply by a lot, I might just as well attack and... well, I'll probably just be grabbing the stragglers, actually. Let's get this railroad working. Not really interested in doing anything else with these guys here. My units will be able to manage. It's, but I'll redeploy them as I see fit soon enough anyway. These guys will not be able to catch up all the way to Chula, so I'll have to take it with the Panzers. Both of these are already elite, but they can still squeeze 1 experience. Okay. Not sure that that's really a good idea. But sure. Okay, well, let's get them out of supply. We still have some turns as well, though, to make life hard on them. You are a veteran. Actually, I can just resupply. So, let's keep these guys on the rail line for the moment. Now, in order to make sure that they're in supply, I do need to do that. These guys will be gone by the next turn. Let's make sure we're in supply. Okay, so you're going to be your next mission, but you aren't. So I need to get the Ereskupa Mita kind of over to these units, which I will do on the next turn. Is this necessary? It is not, since I will move these. Actually, let's take a look. You're gonna be here next turn. Or mission. You're gonna be here next mission. You are. Basically, I want all the units. Like, I want to take this 88mm flak from you guys because you're not gonna be back. I'm not actually sure whether the specialist steps go away if the unit goes away. I really don't know. It might, but... That's a really good job, I have to admit. It doesn't matter, but they did a good job there. Okay, so now... I can't do it right now. So I'll probably have to wait for another turn with them. Oh. Let's make sure our units go to the rails as well. Connect that here. There we go. Yeah, I can wait. There really is no reason, except, well, I do need to block them, but really is no reason to go all crazy. On that. This will secure the rail line to Kirov. I have to say, I'm actually genuinely surprised that they still have this unit in there. There we go. All my other units are either on rail lines or getting close to rail lines. You're gonna give up your units soon. I'm not necessarily gonna do it with the additional armored units, but I'm gonna remove the specialist step at least, simply because I do want to reuse those specialist steps later. And I don't know, maybe for doing that with the actual steps, it just kind of feels a little bit scummy, I guess. There we go. They actually had more stragglers as well. Okay, so now it will take a turn before I can get them onto another unit. Like these guys. You can already get some artillery. Well, that's good. Anyway, like I said, it will take a while before I can get them onto anything else. How are you on supply? Poor. That's okay. Let's cut off the Bryansk front from everything. And they have no more units, so... Last one. Give them the steps. And there's quite literally nothing left on the map. Okay. And there we have it. That was a very easy mission, actually. Well, okay. Objectives taken on time, that's nice. No losses. I guess we're on to the next one. So that will be Vyazma Rezhev, because October 1st, that's 16, 18, and yeah, first car was 6th. So we'll be doing the Vyazma Rezhev scenario next. I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like. Please do leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. Head out to patreon.com if you would like to see additional content as well. And take care. Bye-bye.